Hello guys, welcome back again, and you're here with Lifestyle with Ivan again. Today I'm going to cook something. Well, it's simple and it's easy. I'm going to cook Bahamian style chicken souse, and I'm going to bake a Bahamian Johnny cake. Okay, right now I have the chicken on the stove. I'm letting it boil so I can like scald it off. What I'm gonna do, I got some apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna add a little vinegar to the water. It helps to scald, what we call scald, or helps to wash the chicken off. With that. And just cover this. You don't want it to cook, you just want it to scald the chicken a little bit to melt away some of that fat. You know, when you boil chicken, you leave that oily film to the top. We're going to scald most of that off. I also have some allspice. You can use as much as you like. I have bay leaf. I have here, this is a whole Scotch bonnet pepper. I have 2 tablespoons of, this is the Himalayan salt, but you don't have to use the Himalayan salt. You can use whatever salt you desire. It don't matter. I have here a half chopped onion. I have here some regular lemon juice, but I'm also going to be using some fresh lime. I have 4 potato, regular potato, chopped into small chunks. And for the Johnny cake, I have 3 cups of flour, regular all-purpose flour. I have 1 teaspoon of salt. I have a tablespoon of baking powder. I have a half a cup of butter cut into cubes. I have a 1/4 cup of sugar. And I have a half a cup of milk. Any milk. I'm going to start to mix the Johnny cake because I think it takes the longest to cook. But the Johnny cake, when you start with the Johnny cake, you use your flour and you mix all of your dry stuff first. I'm going to put the teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put the tablespoon of baking powder. I'm going to put the sugar. And then I'm going to use the diced butter. And I'm going to mix all the dry stuff together. But my chicken start to come to a boil there, which it's as far as I want it to go, because I don't want it to cook. So I turn the stove off and take it off the heat. I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna strain it, and then I'm gonna wash it off again, and then I'm gonna put it back on, and then I'm gonna start adding ingredients to it and let it start to cook. With the Johnny cake, now I'm going to add the milk. I already got everything mixed. I'm not going to knead my dough, because if you knead it, you add flour, it's going to come out like a kind of cornbread mix like. But I don't want a cornbread mix. I'm gonna make it so it's like a Johnny cake, but it's like it's more cake. So that's why my dough is soft. You don't need to knead it, but if you want the it to turn into more bread like Johnny cake, you add flour and you knead it like you're making bread. I'm not gonna do that. I already have my pan here ready. I already sprayed it down with some butter flavored margarine mix. Now I'm going to turn on my baker, preheat. I'm getting it even in the pan. Now I'm about to strain the water off this chicken and wash it off, and I'm going to put it back on, and then I'm going to add my ingredients so it can start to cook. Okay, I strained the water off the chicken. The first set of water that I let it boil to kind of scald the chicken off, or to cut some of that fat away from the chicken. I wash the chicken off so that I put some vinegar. Vinegar helped to clean the chicken a little better too and cut some of the fat. So after washing all that off, now I would place the chicken back in the pot. By the way, the chicken, for the sauce that I'm using, you can go to any of the meat stores and they call them B wings, the smaller wings, and they're already like cut smaller. Placing the chicken in the pot, now I add water. Now, I put the water until it's right at the top of the chicken, it's in the pot. I'm going to put it back on the stove. Put my stove on high. I'm going to set this timer for my baker. I'm going to set my timer for I'm going to set it for 35 minutes. Now, I'm going to start adding my ingredients to the chicken. First, I'm going to add my onions. Then I'm going to add my allspice. Then I'm going to add my bay leaf. Then I'm going to add my salt. I'm going to use half of one of the teaspoons, the teaspoons, because of the tablespoon, sorry. Because with this here, I'm going to get some fresh squeezed lime with some pepper and add a little salt, and I'm going to mix a little extra something if you want to make it a little stronger and you want to taste the real flavor of that. The Scotch bonnet, I'm going to put Scotch bonnet in it. The Scotch bonnet is optional. You don't have to use pepper. If you're a person who can't handle or deal with pepper, I'm from the island, so we love hot. So the Scotch bonnet is optional. I'm going to drop the whole Scotch bonnet in it. And now, I'm going to let it cook a little bit. And then I'm going to add the potatoes because I don't want the potatoes to boil away. Or the potatoes to get too soft and mushy. So I'm going to let that come to a boil. And I'm going to add everything else. Okay, now I'm going to just mix all that together. Let that get in there. Let that mix together so that sweet, loving goodness gets, bring it all together. And let that start to come to a boil. Let it start to come to a boil. What I like to do, I'm gonna add my seasoning. Basically, for when you're cooking chicken sauce, you just basically need salt and pepper. But I'm gonna add my own little touch to give it a little more zazz. Make it just a little more loving. I'm gonna add some lemon powder. Some onion powder, sorry. Then I'm gonna add some lemon pepper. I'm gonna add a touch of adobo. So I'm not using too much of it because I already put the salt. Then I'm gonna use a little pepper. Now I'm about to add the potatoes. Then after you add the pepper, you just get it all together so they can all hang out and just become one. And if you can only smell the loving goodness right now, oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna add a little lemon juice. Ooh, that smells good. So I'm going to turn my heat down to about 7. Then I'm going to put the top back on. I'm going to let all of that goodness just come together and mix and become one. I can almost taste it now. Goodness. With the remainder lemon and salt, I'm going to take, I'm going to use these peppers that my mom brought me from home. These are from the Bahamas. These are real hot. Okay, I got 3 of these hot peppers from, like I said, from home. This bring out the heat in you. And this is for like the real spicy people. Bring the heat out. So I'm gonna just kind of like dice them up a little bit. See, the seed is what really makes the pepper extra hot. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna add that to the lemon juice. And the lemon juice, I'm going to add a little more salt. And I'm going to like Get that goodness, get that heat. Oh, it started to mix. This is when you you know, you take up or you eating your chicken sauce, and that's why I didn't put too much seasoning in it. I did season lightly. You can add some of this lemon pepper, and salt. One whole lime I'm going to add to this. I'm going to add a real lime to it. See the lime in the bottle there. I don't think it's artificial, so the real lime here will give it that real lime zesty taste. Okay, Johnny cake been in the oven for about 35 minutes. Timer went off and you shut the timer off. I'm about to take it out. I'm going to shut the baker off. And I'm going to check the sauce. Everything is boiling up nicely. Oh man, if you could only smell that. And with chicken, when you're boiling chicken cooks fast. And well, another 10 more minutes, and that's ready to go. Actually, it's ready to go now. Okay, we're ready. Everything is done. Now I'm going to cut, well, I got 4 plates here. Me, my wife, my 2 daughters. I'm going to cut the Johnny cake. See, that's the texture you want right there. And all that's missing right now is you can just put some spread on that, some butter. Well, that's the texture you want right there in that Johnny cake right there. Oh man, that even smells delicious. I know it tastes good. It tastes good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take up some of this chicken sauce. Man, that smells good. That smells real good. Smells good. Well, that's the finished product right there. Like I said, if you like, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and tell me what you think. I'd love to hear your comments.